Hey everybody, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I am finally back. Sorry it's been a few months, but I had a lot going on with health, with personal stuff, with my computer. So it was a much needed break, but I am back. Hopefully the computer issues have been solved. Let me know if there's anything weird, if you can't hear my voice. I think we're good and it's fixed, but let me know if there's something going on. Okay, so I'm here with Pisces reading for April, and it's an exciting time, as we all know. I don't know where you are in the world, but I know this is affecting the whole world, the coronavirus. And in my state, we're just not going to work. Restaurants are closed. Non-essential businesses are closed. But it's been a really nice time to reset, to kind of self-reflect. What is your life? What do you want to do with your life? Are you fulfilled? Getting off that rat race is going to be really invaluable. Even though it's sad and it's scary, you don't want people to die or be sick, but so I'm excited to see kind of what messages we're dealing with here. So I have shuffled the cards, and I haven't looked yet, so I'm going to deal them, and we'll get started. I am offering private lessons or private readings still. So those are, sent within a few days to a week. You can email me if you have questions about it. If you're ready, you can just book below. And I will follow up with an email just to chat and see, what you're looking for. And yeah, okay, so Pisces, what do we have for April for you guys? All right, let me just pull these cards. Nice, wow. Wow, big faded epic climax, passing to a new cycle in life. There's a lot going on for you guys. You might be anxious about it, but it's definitely meant to happen. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay, this is juicy, okay? We've got a lot of major cards. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 major cards in this spread. Okay, basically, I'm just going to kind of say a few things, and then I will go through and we'll kind of break it down. So Pisces, for you guys, there's definitely something, kind of a turning point in your life that's fated to happen. You're definitely making progress. This is actually a good thing. This is actually taking you to the next phase you're meant to be in. You're moving forward. You're getting out of one kind of aspect of life or one cycle of life, and you're moving to another. So it's definitely progress, moving forward, feeling a breakthrough or success, or like you're free from something. But this is also kind of tied up with something in your life that's ending. So something that's kind of, you might have to mourn, you might have to say goodbye to. There's an aspect of your life that's going through a rebirth right now. So on the whole, I mean, this is a really exciting time for you because your life is blossoming to that next stage. You're moving into that next phase of life that you're meant to be in, so congratulations. But there might be some growing pains with this, and that's okay. That's normal. You're shedding things that aren't meant to come with you. You're shedding things that you've outgrown in order to move into this reborn version of yourself, this new successful place in life that you are kind of moving into right now. Yeah, there's a lot of hope with this. I feel like you're probably guided by a vision or a dream you have, or there's something that's kind of preoccupying your mind and your thoughts in terms of that's where I want to go, that's what I want to do, that's what I'm praying for, that's what I'm believing in. There's a lot of hope and guidance here for you on the surface level of the situation. So follow that guidance. Don't think that it's foolish. There's something cooking in your life and you're being propelled and prompted forward. And it's definitely like an absolute, for some of you, it's like an absolute, you've made an absolute decision, or you saw the writing on the wall, or you see the outcome and you see what this situation has become, or you see what the options are clearly in black and white, and you see how to move forward. I feel like there's been some kind of a epic decision that's been made, or like I said, you see the writing on the wall in terms of where your life is going, what direction your life is going, and you are aware of what has to kind of, what door is closing, what chapter is, meant to stay in your past. So you probably already know this to some extent. And I feel like you're excited. Like, I feel like you're moving forward and you're ready to face this hopeful new phase, or this this path you're being guided to. But again, there is something to let go of as well. Okay. There's also an element here of like something is being hidden, or I don't know if you're hiding some information from yourself, if you're kind of in denial about something and you don't want to look at all the facts, or if you're not communicating to somebody else, if you're kind of keeping your thoughts close to your chest, or if there's some information that you don't have access to. And I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a quest for you on a soul level, in the outcome of figuring out, what this all means, the truth, getting the answers, getting all the information. There's some kind of a deep soul journey where you're sitting with yourself, you're figuring out where you've come from, where you're going, what it all means, what God is trying to tell you, what your guides are trying to communicate to you. But it's definitely a positive thing. You're definitely moving into a new cycle that's meant to be. So life is speeding up, life is moving forward, there are changes happening. And I feel like this is also around your stability and security within yourself, your self-esteem, your power, your empowerment. Also about home, money, maybe career. But I'm seeing it more as like your home life, or your sense of security within yourself and your day to day. Like you have everything under control. You have the power. You can make these decisions. You have a good foundation and a firm basis to be able to kind of move with these soul level changes in your life right now. All right, now let's kind of go through this. So the main energy for you guys in the present, we've got the Chariot and the Death card. So this is epic energy to have right in the center of your spread. This is really what is taking center stage right now in your life or in the situation. So we've got the the Chariot and Death. So, this is all about, you're entering a new phase, a new cycle in your life. So one chapter is coming to an end. This could be related to just certain beliefs you have, certain way you've lived your life up to this point. This could be relationships, this could be career, this could be job, but you're entering a new phase with this Chariot. You're moving forward in your soul's journey, in your life's purpose, in your goals. And the Death card is showing this rebirth, that your life is going to change and be something even closer to who you really are. It's going through a metamorphosis, and you're fulfilling your destiny in a new way, because you're leaving behind what you've worked on or what you've worked through. And now it's time to let it go as you move forward into this new exciting phase of life. Now, this is fated major energy, so this is stuff that's meant to happen, that you can't avoid. This is like what your soul's meant to go through, what your higher purpose is, and you're in alignment with that right now. So a lot of changes in your life. This could be like moving house, or ending a relationship, or anything that is deeply ingrained in your life right now. But this is that's exciting. Okay, that is very, very exciting, because we're moving forward, and the Chariot is about success and triumph, like getting out of wherever you were to be ready to move forward. Now, For you, I'm feeling like you know what this is, or you're accepting of this for the most part, because you're coming up as the justice energy. So this is huge karma. This is a huge balancing of the scales. It's like, this is what is true. This is how things came to being. This is the outgrowth, and this is the effect. And there's no way to avoid it. It's like, what you see is what you get. Here's the outcome. This is you. So you probably already know what the decision is, or where things are going, or what is ending right now. You're probably already aware of that, and you're in alignment with that. Like, you know that this is your journey. You know that this is right. You know that there's no way around this energy. And that's actually a big gift, because even if it is something that you're a little bit upset about having to leave, or is that little bit of sadness about closing a chapter of your life, it's as if, you are on board with it, and this is right. This is what needs to happen. There's no way to avoid this. So, and that can feel very empowering too, because, you're tuning into the higher power, the higher insight into, this is meant to happen. This is balancing out. This is karma. This is black and white. This is how everything fits together, and here's the outcome. So it might be for some of you like, okay, yep, I know I have to leave this direction, and I know I have to move in this direction. Or for some of you, my decision was made for me. So whatever that means, oh my gosh, yes, go in the new direction, go. If you are feeling sad or panicked, and you're holding on and you don't want to let go, it's just going to be more painful for you and more stressful and more exhausting. You don't need to do that. You can let the current take you, okay, where you're going, and this is meant to be. Now, hanging over your head, this is like where your thoughts are, your consciousness, what's on the surface level of this situation. We've got the star card. So here's that inspiration, that guidance. So you should be feeling very hopeful, very inspired by a new idea, or having visions, having dreams. This is all about, wow, like, things are possible. Wow, there is magic in the world. I am being guided. I am being inspired by a vision, inspired by a new direction, inspired by a new belief. So, I mean, it seems like you're ready. You're excited about this change in your life, and you are going for it. And this is all culminating near future energy in the world. So it's again a completion, a whole completion. So in the near future, you're going to see this solidify. You're done with this life cycle, and you can graduate now to the next life cycle. So new challenges, new lessons, new joys, new expansion. You don't have to toil and do the same thing that you've been doing. It's kind of like you're ready. You're ready to move on to that new exciting future where everything's different. It's like a whole new playing field. So a lot of completion, a lot of success. Congratulations. Graduating, integrating all you've learned into your life, ready to move forward and use that wisdom and knowledge in the future. So if you are in a situation where you have to leave something behind, you're going to get closure on that. You're going to, in the near future, kind of see how that wraps up, and it should be able to free you if you're feeling, reluctant to kind of go on that new, wave. Now, you guys are definitely, I'm seeing some anxiety, okay? And it might be about what you don't know, what the unknown, right? Like, oh my gosh, there's a whole new life cycle. Whoa, what should I expect? What's going to happen? Am I going to be safe? I feel like, you are safe and secure, because we've got a lot of that energy here, which I'll go into. But there's also an element of anxiety and like, I don't see everything clearly. I don't know everything. So in your environment, we've got the 9 of Swords. Now, this could be somebody else. This could be your day-to-day environment that you kind of spend time in. But really, this is the context of the situation. What energy is available to you? What's kind of working? What's hitting you externally from this situation? So this is a lot of anxiety and worry. Okay, this is when our thoughts get crazy and kind of take on a life of their own, and there's no rhyme or reason. They just like to torture us and make us panic and feel like the worst is happening. Okay, it's not. This is just a mental card. So this is about taking a step back from our thoughts and kind of looking at our thoughts and seeing them for what they are. They're not based in reality necessarily. They're just thoughts in our mind. And it's when we decide to believe a thought, we give it more power. And then we decide to believe it again, and it's easier to access it. And then it creates this loop. So you don't necessarily have anything to fear. I mean, this is all going according to plan. God is behind this. Your higher purpose is being worked out, and it's taking you to the next level. But of course, that can feel scary. And, so if you are in that place, just know that that's a human thing to be going through, to feel anxious and not really know what's ahead, but also that you have the power and the control to change those thoughts, or to decide which thoughts you're going to allow to, affect you and not. And it's easier said than done, but, it's not that you're picking up on some doom and you're predicting something. It's just your thoughts. It's just human, random thoughts that can be a little bit scary. Now, we also have on the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords came out. So this is, I'm feeling like these are tied together. So there might be something that you're not aware of yet. And that may be kind of where the anxiety is coming from. Something's hidden. Now, it doesn't mean that someone is purposely trying to get one over on you, but there's just something that's not really being communicated, or that even if it doesn't involve another person, there's just something that you're not aware of. Now, someone could be, if you have that gut feeling already that someone is being dishonest, and that resonates with you, then okay, keep that, in your awareness, and kind of look at that a little cautiously and figure out, what's going on there. But again, I feel like this could also just be, I don't know where this new cycle is taking me, and I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the information. So it's a little bit anxiety provoking. Especially if you're having these beliefs and this big dose of hope, it can also be a double-edged sword, because you're like, well, wait, what if I'm delusional? What if I'm making it up? What if there's not some guidance from above? And then you get all your crazy, right? So the more powerful energy here and the more true energy is the guidance and the hope and getting to that next level. The more anxiety based stuff is just from our human energy. So I think you're fine. Now, also about this security aspect, under the reading, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So your foundation's strong. You should have all your needs met. You should have a good supportive home life or partner, or this could be you, on your own, just having all your needs met, having a comfortable home, having enough food to eat, having warmth. So I feel like you're holding down the fort for yourself. So I feel like you are in a good position to let yourself fly through this experience. There's definitely a climax happening. There's definitely a turning point happening in your life. And I feel like all signs say go. But also be aware and be cautious of what information, for example, like say you're taking this, you got a job offer to move across the country and it's what you've always wanted to do, right? So you're like, peace, old life, I'm out, I'm going. The Seven of Swords in that case, like just as one example, could mean like, okay, make sure you're getting everything in the contract, everything's listed. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Make sure they're not omitting anything. Make sure you have all the facts before you're moving, fully forward. Or just make sure you're smart and aware of that kind of thing. Because something may be hidden. And again, it might not be malicious. It just, something needs to be seen for what it is And you want to make sure that you're not missing anything. All right, bringing us to our outcome. So again, we've got this very secure energy. So we have 4 cards. I'll show you the first 2. We've got the 9 of Pentacles and the Emperor. So I definitely feel like you have your needs met. You know what you're doing. You have your inner strength. You have, the ability to rely on yourself. You have inner empowerment. This is a very strong energy. I can take care of myself. I like what I've created. I'm enjoying what I've created. I'm strong in myself. I'm creating the life I want to live. So for some of you, I feel like that's how it feels. Like it's a breakthrough. Like you're breaking free from some aspect of your life, and this is what you want to be doing, and it's going to give you either you have the power to do it, or it's going to give you that extra empowerment. Like, wow, I did it. I got there. I'm doing it. Okay. Then, so we've got the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. There's the other cards and the outcome. So, this is a time of soul growth. I feel like you're going to learn a lot of lessons. You're going to be going through a lot of new experiences internally. So this may, as you're entering this unknown territory, this I feel like is going to bring up some soul searching, reflection. Why am I here now? What did I leave behind? What does this mean to me? Where am I going? All those sort of deep conversations between you and yourself, you and God, you and the universe. This is coming up for you as a sign that you're going to get more truth. You're going to get more insight. You're going to get more information. And again, tied into this 7 of Swords, it's like something is not known here. And the Hermit is you're going to get those answers. You're going to see the truth. You're going to get that guidance. But this can be like a deep journey. This can definitely be an intense journey. But we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, everything is happening as it should. Everything is going according to God's plan, which we're connected to. Our soul. We know where we have to go. We know what we have to do on a soul level. So everything is, moving forward as it should. Life is changing. Things are speeding up. Things are starting to take place. And you're turning a corner. So again, I feel like you're on the precipice of this major transition in your life. And it feels very freeing, very exciting. You're getting this energy to push you forward, and you know where you're going. I feel like you're inspired and you're guided, and you know what this means for yourself, and you're ready to make this decision. You're ready for this adventure. One last thing I want to bring up, we do have the 10 of Cups in the recent past. So for some of you, this had an important, role to play in this situation. Maybe you really have met the person that you want to spend your life with, and now this is initiating a new change in both of your lives, moving forward towards that goal. Maybe for some of you, you had to leave a relationship behind. Maybe there's some reason that it wasn't working out. And if that is the case, there's going to be, of course, different degrees of mourning and grieving, but this is right for you. This is meant to be. Don't think that you messed anything up or that you're making the wrong decision. This is all taking you to even, a more fulfilling place. And you have what you need to be able to withstand these changes. You're strong, you're ready. So, it's a very clear reading, wow. Okay. Let's just get a couple Archangel Michael cards to kind of wrap this up. Very exciting. You have to tell me if this applies to you. What is going on in your life? It's like a true culmination. Like you're there. You're getting there. All right, Pisces, what other guidance do you have for Pisces? All right, these two just flipped out. We got believe and trust, right? So believe in these changes, trust in these changes. It's faded. God's behind the scenes here. You're moving forward towards your destiny. And this says, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Replacing this energy with faith and trust, the star. And, this is you. This is your present. Like, you got this. You're badass. You know where you're going, and you're going there. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. Exactly what's happening. And then we've got spend more time outdoors. It's saying it's going to be helpful because it's helping you relax, helping you get out of that mental anxiety if you're feeling that. Connects you, grounds you. You can hear more. You can tune in more to what this guidance is telling you. Spend more time outdoors. All right. Yeah. So all is well. You're going through this huge turning point in life. And if you are feeling freaked out, know that's just part of it and it's worth it. You're going to shed those old layers of yourself and you're going to be able to, be in such a better place, closer to, your destiny and what you really want to do ultimately from a higher perspective. So I hope this helped you, Pisces. That's really exciting. Let me know if you have any questions or, if this resonated with you. And as always, let me know if you would like a private reading. I will send that in a few days to a week. And I have 2 different options. They're below. And you can also email me if you just want to ask me and you have questions about it. So hope this helped. This is like so exciting. Very high spiritual energies and faded energies right now for you. So go with it. See where this takes you. You're in good hands. This is very exciting. So, okay, Pisces, I will see you next time. I will be back. I also want to do more videos about different things. So I'm trying to figure it out, but hopefully this will give me like the extra time needed to kind of restructure my life a little bit to make that possible. Okay, bye guys. See you later.